a 3 and a 3 in it. That comes from here. And then it must have a 2 and a 2 in it. That comes from here.
Yeah.
So it's got to be like bigger than this. So like what they don't want you to do, and this is the way I usually show students, is they don't want you to just write out the increments of it, which I find actually a lot easier to explain than this. But this is it. 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 is 36. Okay, so the idea is like it's got to have at least what this one has, the 2, 2, and a 3. And since this one has 2 3s, you have to add another 3 to this list, basically.
Yeah.
So that'll make more sense when we do another one here. Try and explain that better.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's look at 6 here. 2, then there's a 3, so 2 and 3, 14, 2 and 7. Okay. So we know that it's got to have a 2 and a 3 in it. The other one has a 2 already. So and that means it's missing a 7. So you multiply 2 times 3 times 7, which is 42.
Okay.
So you basically start with 1, and then you start adding to it based on what the other one has that the other one does not have.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 5, 6, and 10. It's the same thing here. 5 is just 5. 6 is 2. 3 and 1. So I actually been asking students about the factor ladder, because I really hadn't done this but until we had done it whenever that was, a month or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you're kind of in this unique place where most students are they're not taught factor ladders. So it's kind of cool that you get to do that, because it's another way of doing these problems. I like seeing different ways to do them.
Yeah.
So you start with the one that you start with one of them, the 5, and then if this next one had a 5, you would not include it, but it needs a 2 and a 3. And then you look at the last one and you're like, well, does it have a 2? Yeah, we've already got a 2. Does it have a 5? Yeah, it's already got a 5. So there's your answer. 5 times 2 times 3, which is 30.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you're wondering like, well, why do I need to know this, or what is this useful for? Problem like 4, you want to find the LCM between 8 and 6. So will you try that using the factor ladder approach?
Sure.
I'm going to just step away for 10 seconds. I'll say hello when I'm right back. I got to grab my drink.
Okay.
What did you come up with?
I haven't finished.
Okay.
Yes.
Take your time. Take your
I
time.
mixed up that you're at. There's the screen show. Because I'm trying to figure out what.
Yeah.
Because it's adding or subtracting. I don't think this is right, but 2/3.
So what is does your factor ladder look like 2 times 2 times 2 for 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so you start with that one. You start with 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, just
Mhm.
start with that one. Then you
Two
look at
times 2 times 2
then you look at the next one, and you've got a 2, but you've
times
already got
3.
yeah, you've already got it there, so you just put the 3 in.
Yeah, and then multiply
So that's 24.
1. Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So that tells you the bottom number. And
Then you'd multiply top by
3.
3.
Yep.
And
And then what about the other one?
you'd multiply that one by 8.
6 times 4 gets you to 24.
Oh,
So
so you'd
times
times 4 first. Ugh, my brain is going slow because I'm sick. But,
it's okay. Take your time. 13 out of 24. Let me know when you get all this down, and we'll move to
I have it.
new question. Great. So that LCM stuff is really important. In time, you'll just know how to do it. The teacher wants you to build these factor ladders, and I can see the value in it, but it's kind of a like a lot of work, truthfully. So when you build your factor ladder, whichever one you start with, you're going to use all of those digits. You're going to use all of those digits here on the left one. It's going to be 2 times 2. And then you start adding to it if you don't already have it. So since you don't have a 3, you're going to add a 3 to it.
Yeah. Okay. So then 2 times 2 is 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. So the bottom number is 12.
Yes. What are the 2 top numbers?
Top numbers are 4 and 4.
How did you get the 4 on the right? What did you multiply the top and bottom by?
On the right, I multiplied the top and bottom by 4. I think.
Okay. Now on the left, it's not going to be the same number.
Okay. So it's going to be times 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so what does this add up to?
It would add up to 13 over 12, but wouldn't that be improper?
It is. I mean, it's okay for me, but maybe we should reduce to
I think it's going to be fine, but I mean, I'm not going to be there for the next math lesson. So,
all right, let's do number 6 here. All right, so we're looking at the LCM of 4 and 6. So you got to build that factor tree again.
okay.
Hopefully you're getting nice and fast at these.
6. And then it's 2 times 2 times 3.
Yes.
And that is 12 again.
Good. What goes on the top? What goes on the bottom?
So, and normally multiplies the number on the left times 4.
You're
Or no,
multiplying the 4, like it's 4
Sorry.
to 12, so that's times 3.
that's gonna be a 9.
Good. And then 6 times 2
12,
gets you to 12.
6 times 2 is 12. Okay, and then that's 11 over 12.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. I should have you do some on your own, but let's just keep going here so we can get as many done as possible. All right. We worked on problems like this the other day. You do want to break apart this first number into 9 plus 1. And then you subtract 3 and subtract 1/3 here.
Okay. So then
So the 9 minus 3 is 6. And then this 1, you really want to make this 1 match up with the denominator on the fraction on the right. So you want to write it as 3 over 3 minus 1 over 3.
then you okay.
So the fraction you can now subtract.
And that's 2 over 3.
Yes, so it becomes 6 and 2/3.
Okay.
Any questions on that before we move on to 8? These are the ones we should have been doing the other day. They're kind of the starter problems. The other ones got a little bit more involved here. So you take the first one, you split it apart. 10 plus 1, always go down by 1, minus 8, minus 1/2. Why don't you try it from here?
Okay.
See if you have any questions for me along the way. It's almost the same as the last one.
I have a question. So in the last problem, it was the 9 plus 1 minus 3
Yes.
minus 1/3.
Yes.
How did it change to 1 or to 6 plus 3 over 3 minus
9 minus 3.
1 over 3? Oh, 9 minus 3. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of skip over that 1 because you're going to use it with the 1/3.
Okay. So is it 2 and 1/2?
Let me get down there here. So this gets you to 2. That's right. And then it's 2 over 2 minus 1 over 2. So yes, it is 2 and 1/2. All right. So 9 is really similar. They're just, the teacher's just mixing it up with some words. There's really no difference here. It's 13 minus 4 and 2 over 11.
So 13. So then it would be good. 12 plus 1 4 minus. Okay. Um, 8 and 9/11ths.
Yes, very good. Perfect. Okay, very good. So we've got some time here. Let's keep going. So 10, 11, and 12 are, well, let's do 10. 11 is like ones we've been doing. So 10, the reason we're doing this break apart is because the fraction next to the number on the left is smaller than the fraction on the right. That's the key consideration here. But you still break this apart. So this becomes 7 plus 1 plus 1/2. That's the left number.
Okay.
The right number is -1 minus 3/4. I know it's tempting to, use the ones to cancel, but you don't want to do that. You want to take 7 minus the 1, that's 6. And then this 1 and 1/2, you're gonna make a common denominator there. 2 over 2 plus 1 over 2 gets you to 3 over 2. And then you're going to subtract 3/4 from that.
Okay.
And there's still a bit of work to do, and we'll do that here together. But I guess the point is now you know why.
Okay.
All right. So here you got to make a common denominator between 3/2 and 3 over 4. So if you use that approach we've been using, where you make the factor ladder for the 2 and the 4.
Okay, so 2, that's 2 and 2. Okay. All right.
Do you see that it is 4, 2 times 2?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So on the right, you keep the fraction, but on the left, you multiply top and bottom by 2.
Okay, so that's 6. That's 3 over 4.
6 over 4.
Well, I know, but subtract it.
Oh yeah,
it'll be 3
yeah.
over.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, it's good. So 6 and 3 over 4. All right. Let's do 11. That'll probably be the last one. I'll have time here for get this done as quickly as possible. So it's kind of like the ones we've already been doing. You split apart the 10 into 9 plus 1, subtract 8, subtract 1/2, and you jump over that 1. That 9 minus 8 becomes 1, and then that 1 becomes 2 over 2
Okay.
minus 1/2. So you subtract there and you get 1 and 1/2. I'm sorry we didn't get through everything. You got one more problem, and then the last page is problems you've already seen. So hopefully you'll be able to work through that. But we do have to stop here. I do need a short break for my next lesson. So let me stop the recording.